everybody. We are here again today with another review. Today I've got this little smartphone microphone tripod kind of combo. So I'm going to show you some of this stuff. I'll put up a picture and a link in the description here. So first off, when you open up this case, we've got this little mini tripod piece here. So this kind of folds out and it's got a little ball head on it. And this is very similar to, like, I know you've seen the Manfrotto stuff. This is very similar to what that is. So let me move this here. So you've got this little tripod piece here, and then we've got the actual phone holder. And I'll say before I get too far, this works also not just with iPhone, but with Samsung. It's got this little adapter that you need for iPhone. But anyway, so this piece screws onto here to hold the phone in place. Let me screw that on. All right, I've actually got my phone here, so let me grab it, pop it in here. And it's nice because you can orient this thing once you clip it in. This little set screw on the back, you can orient this, you know, a landscape or portrait mode or whatever you need to. Of course, I usually will shoot horizontally, just with the nature of the business that I'm in. Then once you have this clipped on, you've got the mic here with the nice windscreen. And I have used this already, and I'll of course show here in a minute what this sounds like with and without it on the, this is a S9 Plus, I think, Samsung. So, okay, so you've got this piece, which is the shock mount for this mic. So you clip this in, and in the photos you'll see it's got a little cold shoe mount to screw this in. So you clip that in, then the mic's also got a little channel to clip into this, just like that. And then let me grab, it's got several cables that it comes with for different phones, different applications, because you know, this is billed as a smartphone microphone, but it's also good for attaching this to like a DSLR or something like that. It's much better than the mic that's in a DSLR. So once we have this attached here, I mean, you can see I've even had a few of the guys I work with use this to shoot football highlights. We do a high school football show at another one of the places that I produce. And so they've used this during games to capture good audio, and it's also nice because you can kind of fold this up and use it as a handle, kind of almost like a makeshift gimbal type thing. So now I'll show you guys kind of what this phone sounds like without this mic and with. Of course, right now you're hearing me on a Rode boom mic, but I'll let you hear what this sounds like and the difference, kind of how this works. Also, in the case, I mentioned the extra cables it comes with and the adapter and stuff like that. It comes with these, which you can place over the back to kind of help. It's kind of almost, it's a rubber, stretchy rubber. It kind of acts as almost like another shock mount type thing for the phone, so it helps keep the phone in place, and it's got the hole in the middle there is to go over the set screw here. So anyway, I'll show you guys what this sounds like. Okay, so right now you're hearing the mic that is in the phone. This is a Samsung S9 Plus. It's got a pretty decent mic in it, but you're just hearing the onboard mic. And I just got my arm stretched out with it on the little mini tripod that they sent, so I don't know, it's a couple feet away from my face or so. So you can kind of get a feel for the sound that you're going to get without it. So now I'll switch to the mic plugged in, the little actual boom mic plugged in, and let you hear the difference. Okay, so now you're hearing the boom mic that is attached to the top of this little tripod, kind of gimbal type ball joint tripod thing. And of course, it's really good for setting on a desktop too. It's able to get low. Like I said, we've used this for like football highlights and interviews post game and stuff like that. And it's a big upgrade, not just in sound quality, because that is a part, and it's hard to tell in an environment like this, but also with picking up what you want to pick up. So pickup pattern on this is different than the mic that is on the camera. So when you're doing interview type stuff and you've got this mic pointed at someone's face, you're not getting as much of the peripheral audio as you would with the mic that's in the camera, in the phone itself. So that is something that, you're not going to hear in this room because this is a studio setting and very quiet. But that is a factor. And if you've ever used a boom mic, you'll know that that's how those work. But I've done lots of tests with this in the last couple weeks that I've had it, kind of tried it out. And I'm impressed, especially at the price point. Like I said, this is kind of made in the mold of kind of a Manfrotto type setup and a Rode. You've seen those little Rode video mics. This is not quite that, but it's very similar. And for $50-$60 after tax and shipping and all that stuff, that's a pretty good deal. So much so that, like I said, the people I work with, they do a Friday night football show, and they have several people go out and get highlights of games. And they're going to be buying several of these to do that because, right now they're doing handheld and they're using the mic that's in the phone. So this will give them the opportunity to have something they can have in this little case, which is really nice, have it all ready to go, pop it out, put it together very quickly, and get the highlights and the interviews and stuff that they need. It's just a nice little tool. So I hope you've enjoyed this review. You should check this product out. I think it's definitely worth looking into.